once you get everybody who's healthy and off the weed.
Do you guys enjoy the taste of burnt boogers and semen?
If I wanted to see Michael Fassbender be gay with himself, I would have just watched Assassin's Creed again.
Bird Feed!
Hey everyone, welcome to Bird Feed. Today we are going to talk about who is going to be the MVP for the 2017-18 NBA regular season. There's probably two clear-cut choices, LeBron James or James Harden, right? Sure.
I didn't know we had two.
A lot of people going for LBJ these days for whatever reason.
But yeah, so those are clear-cut, but I think we may have some off choices. I know I do. Definitely going to surprise some with it. But yeah, so the NBA season wrapped up, yesterday or the night before?
Day before.
The day before, and playoffs start tomorrow, so exciting stuff, I guess.
As we're recording this.
Right.
Yeah, playoffs start tomorrow.
Yeah, when this video comes out in 3 weeks, you're like, man,
tomorrow?
Yeah.
What alternate dimension you guys live in?
So it'll be April 14th.
Yeah.
Playoffs start.
But yeah, so we'll start off. Timothy, do you have a clear-cut winner or
Clear-cut winner.
You said you had a top three, you believe?
Yeah, I go top three. So for sure, number one, James Harden, by far. We can get into why later, but for sure, he's number one.
See you guys later. It was good recording.
So we're gonna go James Harden. Number two. This is tough. You know what? I'm gonna go Westbrook.
Okay,
makes sense.
And number three, I'm gonna put LeBron in there.
I'm always agreeing with you, Tim.
Number four, Damian Lillard.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more. Five would be Jimmy Butler if he didn't get hurt and missed all those games. If he didn't miss
He was
20, almost like 20 games or so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Jimmy.
The team
Butler.
was a juggernaut when he was kicking ass. How about 6? Give me 6. Just kidding.
Give me that top 100, Timothy.
keep going.
Did I say LeBron?
LeBron
You
James.
put him at number 3, didn't you?
Yeah, you had him at 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, that's a good top 5. I'm digging with that.
Do you have a top 5, Michael, or do you?
I got a solid 2.
What's a solid 2?
I mean, I go 3. It's the same as him, but I honestly I don't know.
Is Westbrook your number 2?
Yeah, I think just because it's similar to last season. He's just like the numbers monster. But I do love with Russell Westbrook this year. You're seeing a lot more of sports commentators showing the video of him, his teammates.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I said last year.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm glad finally people are actually looking at it and saying
it's so obvious.
They're giving him.
Yeah, they're showing those videos where you literally see the guy goes up with the rebound. He's like, no, Westbrook's here.
Westbrook
You got it, buddy. It's all three of us.
Sorry.
We're on the same team. You can take the ball.
It's fucking stupid. It's fucking retarded.
It is.
Cool that you can go. It doesn't matter if you hustle. That's fine.
Yeah.
But don't give. Why is a 7-footer averaging 5 rebounds a game?
Right.
Yeah, and
How?
the 6'6" white guy on the team, I'm sure he could use some stats. He's not getting signed anywhere.
I don't need you hustling down the court to grab a board and then running up the court and just to jack up a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
People say, well, he took 60, almost maybe 20% less shots than he did last year. Yeah, because he didn't have Carmelo Anthony or fucking Paul George.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter.
But but also okay, I think clear cut it's gonna be James Harden. He's gonna win the award. But I get so tired of these Mike D'Antoni point guards. Every time they have a decent year, that guy is the clear cut front runner for the MVP. Because James Harden sucks at defense. He's not very athletic. He sucks in the lane. He gets fouled every fucking time he shoots the ball. So he shoots free throws, and if he's not shooting free throws, he's shooting 3-pointers.
Question: 3 years ago, Steph Curry won MVP. Not his first one, not the unanimous. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Who was the runner up
that year?
Yeah.
Was it Harden?
It was Harden.
Yeah.
Harden, yeah.
Hey, remember how everybody complained that it should have been Harden's MVP? Which season was better? This season for Harden or that season?
I think stats wise and record wise. Okay, let me rephrase that. Offensive stats wise this year and record wise this year. Both ways though, that year was James Harden's better year. All around better player that year.
Okay.
Because he had to play defense because he didn't have he didn't have such a deep bench.
He didn't have anybody, and I agree with you. But I think with him missing out that year, kind of fell off the following year, and then he was unanimous anyway.
And last year he was number 2
Last year, he had a great season, but he fell off in the playoffs anyway. So the voting doesn't count, but it does anyway because they're gonna go off.
They
with
factor in
the
the playoffs.
They do. They're gonna go off of what they saw. And James Harden fell off in the playoffs. He disappeared against that game against the Spurs.
Well, God, when you have a league where literally like half of the teams for each conference make it in the playoffs, like the playoffs do have to factor in. But it's a regular season award. Just do the voting as soon as the season's over and announce the award before the playoffs start.
I agree.
Probably literally before the last that last week of the season, we should know exactly.
The voting poll should be out. Yeah,
there should be no reason why it shouldn't be. I say Westbrook is going to have a vote only because it's like twice in a row,
triple double.
Yeah,
triple double.
Yeah. That's unbelievable.
How he gets it, that's on him. I don't agree. Is he a good player? I know he's good. I know he's not a scrub, but I just don't agree with when people can tell me that he can do this, he can do this. Yeah, because his team is literally letting him do it.
Yeah. And I know Devin wants to get in here, and he's got some points to make. Real quick, again, the reason why Harden is the clear-cut winner of this is because even LeBron James, the third person that we picked, there's so many reasons why you could say he shouldn't win the award too, because this is his worst defensive year by far.
I think that's what everybody's interpreting because he's been so bad on defense, but he has to do so much on offense this year because he literally has nobody around him.
And he's not young man James no more.
No.
Yeah, he's their entire offense. He plays point guard. He basically runs the offense.
We'll see a different LeBron James when the playoffs.
Yep.
Simple.
He's gonna go 0 dark 30. All right, sorry, Devin Shire. Go
All
ahead,
right, so you guys have great arguments, but you're both wrong.
Kyle Seager.
Yeah. The MVP for the NBA season is Tristan Thompson.
My fucking man.
This guy.
I didn't see this one coming.
No, yeah. See, Kate.
I know why it's coming, but I
didn't exactly.
See it
okay.
The infidelity VP.
Tristan Thompson not only goes after the to me, in my opinion, lowest ranked Kardashian.
Sorry, Christina.
Yeah.
She looks like a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
No, she looks like a
but then
man. Woman.
This guy has the audacity to cheat on her. This girl looks like she can kick his ass in Oklahoma drills. Like he has audacity to cheat on her while she is pregnant, and he's getting like 3 ways. Takes a girl back to his hotel or whatever, and then she has the baby, and she's like forgiving him. Like
Aww.
That dude is MVP. He has to be.
That's
like
that's winning on all fronts.
There's no way. Because definitely, I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I'm like, are you serious? You're just gonna let her forget? But like, okay, that's the Kardashian way.
That's the Kardashian way.
Right? You know, and I can probably see, her dad OJ in the back be like, I'm after you, man. So OJ is her dad, by the way. I don't care what anyone says.
It's like him Chloe calling him. Like, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Yeah. I'll handle this. Like, you don't tell me anything. That's the only reason why Kris and Bruce Jenner were at the OJ trials, because Kris Jenner was like, man, my baby daddy's about to go to jail.
How you gonna see my baby girl?
Yeah. How you not gonna know your daughter in jail?
Yeah, I mean, I guess his penis is made of gold. That's awesome. He got the contract. He's got the ring.
Right?
He's got a golden penis. He's doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he's MVP of something.
He has to be, man. Like
Kobe couldn't get away with that shit.
Yeah, how's this guy just skating by everything? Like
he kept it in L.A. No, matter of fact, he kept it in Cleveland.
He kept it in Cleveland.
There you go.
They don't care about it in Cleveland.
The land.
There you go. Matter of fact, he did something on steps. He's like, I guess I got to keep my cheating down or keep it on a low profile.
Right? And she's not blaming him. She's blaming the other girls.
Good job. Good.
Bitch, you're stupid. No,
Okay,
you gotta
hold
blame
on,
your
hold
man.
on. We have to rewind here a little bit. This is the same bitch. Excuse me.
Sorry,
Disclaimer.
Ooh.
Sorry, Christina.
Yeah.
I'm saying it again. Sorry.
The same delicate
I will
female
also like
woman.
disclaimer. I felt very bad for that is nothing no girl should ever go through is getting cheated on while pregnant, almost having your baby. But at the same time, don't be blaming the girls. Blame your man. Get him straight. Don't.
Yeah.
Well,
I think any normal woman, yes.
Throwing the Snapchat. You know what I mean?
But this is the same woman whose ex was found in a Las Vegas brothel.
That's true.
OD'd on crack. STDs out of
Stephen A.
that.
Smith when you need when he said he was on crack.
He was on crack.
Stay off the crack.
R.I.P. to Rick James. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And he's like a
Absolutely,
serial cheater too. He supposedly cheated on his first baby mama with with Chloe. Yeah.
Good
Chloe
job.
was the Mitchells at the time, and then
She's hot.
then they got together and
Hottest Kardashian.
debatable. Yeah, I mean,
Just kidding.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't actually don't like any of the Kardashians that much. If I had to rank, it'd be Kourtney, Kim, Chloe.
Okay. I don't care for any of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. Like
the oldest one got too many kids, but I think she still has her shit together for the most part.
right, which means she's the sane one. But like Tristan Thompson, I just how's that guy just skating by life right now? Like how is this? I guess he was booed at the last Cleveland.
Was
game.
he?
Yeah, people were booing
Why?
him. Yeah,
They could
like,
read the
LeBron-
tabloids a little
yeah.
bit or what?
LeBron James is benching him for the playoffs.
I can see all the players and be like,
LeBron James is
"That's my
benching him.
man. He cheats. He's
Not
like,
LeBron.
he's not even in trouble, man. He don't have to buy her that $60 million ring like Kobe did.
Go ball.
Like,
Home run. Sorry.
woo, home run.
Mariners. Mitch Haniger. Good job,
LeBron
buddy.
is just like
Mitch
hey,
Haniger can have my babies,
good
by the
guy.
way.
He's a good looking. I mean, he's a good player. He's
He's
a
a
good
good
player.
player.
He's okay. He's good at baseball.
Okay,
Alright,
but
anyway.
seriously, for my MVP.
Thanks for that fucking detour.
Yeah.
Can he be most improved?
Most
comeback player of the year?
Definitely come back.
6 man.
Yes.
There you go. He had like 5 chicks anyway. And one of them said she's pregnant too. I think like
Oh,
one or two of
man.
them said they're pregnant. now.
Oh man, that gave IG models all hope now. Like
Nice.
NBA players, watch out for your IG, man. Those DMs are gonna be blowing.
Just go to Cleveland. Just go to Cleveland.
That's how they're gonna start recruiting. That's how LeBron's gonna use it too.
There you go.
Man,
I could have swore there were reports of like LeBron James doing some like infidelity stuff earlier this year. That just got like it happened and then it was gone.
Brush
It just like, got brushed to the side really quick.
Yeah, it made his hairline recede even more.
Oh, I got nervous. Bought that bitch a ring.
I actually am a little bit off. I actually do put LeBron James as the second over Westbrook. Because what he had to do for the team. The Thunder and Cleveland are kind of like similar in records. I don't know the exact numbers.
Cleveland's a better record than Thunder, I think.
Yeah,
Not by much,
Not
though.
by much
Too much.
though.
Because the West is just so heavy.
Yeah.
But I do say also with everything that's gone on in Cleveland during the season, having Isaiah Thomas, not having Isaiah Thomas, or basically starting with Kyrie drama.
You could put him in the top 5 too. Just him and Jimmy Butler.
Before he got hurt
Before
too.
he,
Yeah.
he made a huge difference for that team, and he learned to play defense. It was a miracle.
Yeah, and it was quite shocking how well he transitioned from the Cavaliers to the Celtics. But I think LeBron James handling the Kyrie drama, the addition of Isaiah Thomas, and him only playing 10 games with him before getting traded to the Lakers.
See ya.
Like to
That
me,
was
I'm
crazy.
Like, that was a waste of a trade. Like
That's what you got for
you
Kyrie,
basically
basically.
gave away Kyrie Irving. Like, and
Well,
but
I mean,
they got
they
some decent players from the Lakers who are role players and help. But then and then obviously now the Tristan Thompson drama, and everything else that's going on in Cleveland for them.
So you got the Great White Hope, Kevin Love.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love. But I think for their record, it was very surprising. I thought they would have been a lot better. But then again, he is having one of his best seasons ever at his age. I think he gets the nod, but I think James Harden, with the addition of Chris Paul, took that team to a whole new level.
And I think he could have been. You could put a nod for him too.
Right, and for
He got injured also.
Mhm.
yeah, and for the Rockets at the same time, like they're able to show that they're going to be able to beat the Warriors with Warriors healthy. Like they blew
We'll
them
see.
out 2 games at least.
I think they won the series. I think they beat them all 3 times they played.
Did
They
they?
did. They did.
I
But
thought-
there was
I
an
thought it was
asterisk
3.
on 2 out of the 3 matchups though. So
The Warriors was never like fully truly healthy when they
Yeah.
played
and
them.
plus playoff basketball is so different from regular
It is,
season
and
basketball.
the Warriors are built for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes,
Clearly,
obviously.
like that's all their players are.
Chris
are-
Paul's never even been in a conference finals. So
Yeah, Chris Paul has a lot to prove with the Rockets.
Then Tony, he falls under pressure. So far, James Harden does too. James Harden hasn't truly had a great playoffs run since he was with the Thunder when they went to the finals.
That's right. That's
He
right.
could have easily been him or KD could have been MVP of the
Could
finals.
you imagine
if they
that?
would've won,
Could you
yeah.
imagine that big three if they would have all stayed in Thunder and they're in their primes now? Like
They probably have at least.
I don't know
3
why.
rings.
I don't know how they let that happen. I remember I was blown away when that
The coach.
actually. Yeah, the coach was like,
The
"Nah,
Washington coach.
we'll
and
take
the
Serge
owners-
Ibaka over you." Okay,
Yeah, over James. They didn't want to pay James Harden.
where's Serge Ibaka now? He got traded to the Raptors a couple years ago. I don't even know where he is
I
now.
think he's still there.
the
but he might be
Raptors are a
hurt.
surprising one in the East seed, but I think they're going to choke.
Yeah,
like
I
usual.
think they're going to be second round exits.
I'm kind of low key on the for the East side, the 76ers bandwagon. I like the way they've been playing lately.
It's
I
a
kind of
good,
want to
that's a
see
good
them
roster.
make it
Yeah.
if they can.
I like to see them
go.
just sweep the Cavs.
And
Finally,
then,
finally
mouths drop.
Markelle Fultz actually looks like the NBA player
Right.
now. He finally actually.
And
that
then,
was a scary story. Jeez.
And then the
real dicey.
and then my second team because the Sonics are gone, the Portland Trailblazers.
Global back. Home run. I apologize, podcast, but Mariners are playing. This guy who looks like Baby Shrek just hit home run.
That'll just hit the home run. Oh, that's a horrible Shrek accent there.
I didn't
Get
mind,
out of my swamp!
I didn't mind the
Look at his head.
Trailblazers
It looks like a
until like March. No, was it March? No, it was the end of February.
Yeah, and if February, beginning of March when they were on that streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to the Blazers Thunder game, which was quite interesting. I'm kind of mad because Melo didn't play. He was out. He wasn't even at the stadium. But seeing the Blazers like play like in person, like that's a complete team, and they have a chance to beat the top teams too. They,
Tennessee too.
I know
They got a good
they
coach.
split
They have a
the
really
season
good coach
record with the
there, too.
Warriors, and I think they were maybe 1-3 with the Rockets. But the last win came when they were, how the way they were playing now.
Yeah.
So they have that momentum that they're able to continue on a good streak.
You're kicking some buns.
I think they just got to play smart. I forget the center's name, but Zach Collins from Gonzaga is on there. He's a good role player.
Yeah.
Which I totally didn't even know he was on the team. I look like a stupid noob at the game. By the way, I'm in my black Lillard jersey,
And all these Gonzaga players.
yeah, and then I'm like, who's that guy? And some guy looks at me. He's like, that's Zach Collins. I'm like, Zach Collins.
Sounds familiar.
He's like Gonzaga. I'm like, yes, that's him. Sorry, I
don't know where most
haven't
Gonzaga
watched that much
players are.
NBA this year, or haven't paid attention. My brother was like, man, I didn't know that either. Thank God you're the one that made it embarrass yourself in front of other people.
So Dame Dollar's number 3 for you.
yes,
I think those are all good arguments. I like what you said. It makes sense.
Yeah, and then I'll put Westbrook at 4. Just and the reason fact is yes, he got the triple double again, but it's the way he was getting triple double, which is kind of funny is because at the game, Steve Adams missed like 5 wide open layups directly passed from Westbrook. I'm
Interesting.
like, Westbrook flirted with the triple double. I think he needed like
A couple assists.
Yeah, 3 more assists, but I was like, because at first he had like 10 points, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists after the first quarter. I was like, oh shit.
It's amazing that he does get assists.
Yeah.
It really does blow me away, actually.
Yeah,
I guess you got to pad the stats, though.
yeah. Actually, the main guy for the Thunder that day was Paul George. He was actually surprisingly making shots.
He's a good player. So. All right.
I think if the Thunder have a chance, then Paul George needs to step up, and so does Melo. I guess Melo had no 30-point games this whole year. Surprisingly, that was
Melo
a surprising
doesn't give a
stat,
shit
yeah.
anymore.
Do you guys have your conference finals in your head yet?
Who's
Even though I love the Blazers, I don't think they'll make the finals. But I say it's gonna be Warriors Rockets.
What about the East?
East, I want to say I don't know how the matchups work, but I would like to see Cleveland Sixers.
They wouldn't play until the conference finals.
They would have played
Yeah.
to the conference final. Okay, I was trying to match.
Philadelphia's the 4 seed.
No, Philly's 3.
Philly got
Philly's
Philly got
three.
the 3 seed at
That's
the
right,
last
that's right.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have to wait till the finals then.
What about you?
I could see being similar to that. I just have this feeling that the Rockets are going to lose in like the second round. I can see it being
No hope in the
Rockets
first one,
Warriors.
huh?
Oh, buddy. No, it's
Go
possible.
T-Wolves.
It's possible. I honestly like Jimmy Butler. He would have been my MVP if he kept it up and he didn't get injured. I was totally on his bandwagon, but I can't see the T-Wolves knocking him out in the first round.
That's fine.
The one
in my
versus
head,
an 8.
in my heart, T Wolves all the way.
What you got,
for sure.
Timothy?
But I'm gonna go. Honestly, it's 3 seed is Portland. West, it has to be. Even if Curry decided this he doesn't play for the playoffs. If Clay and Durant and Draymond Green, nobody gets ejected. They're for the most part healthy. They'll be in the conference finals versus the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
The East, it should be Toronto versus Cleveland. It may be Philly versus Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's either Toronto or Philly for the East because I don't see Washington making enough noise unless they're just going to turn it on out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Boston got the second seed out of default because they had a great year in this.
But
too late
Kyrie
now.
got hurt
Kyrie's
too
done,
late. Yeah.
so they're not. They
Once
actually,
that happened, they're
they
done.
may win the first round just by default because they play. I believe they play Washington in the first round, but it's not. It's really not going to matter because no matter wherever they go, if it goes to 5 games, it goes to 6 games, it goes to 7. If it goes to 7, that actually might be different.
Yeah.
In the first round, just because
True.
the Boston crowd, but they're not going to. We know there's no way you can bet money on them making the finals or even a conference final because it wouldn't be fair for them to make it that far just for them to lose. They lost too many guys. Even some of the role players have been like nicked up. So it should be Toronto versus Cleveland. It should be that, but it may end up being Philly versus Cleveland. And if Philly gets there with everybody healthy, I don't know.
They
That's
got a
pressure
good
on them,
roster.
though.
They really do have
Yeah.
a good roster, but they also have a lot of inexperience. So
That's true.
Youth versus LeBron. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But then again,
talent versus experience.
And LeBron's built to be ready for the playoffs.
but he
too,
doesn't
so.
have. But he has a bunch of young guys, not necessarily young, but just playoff wise.
Yeah.
Rodney Hood hasn't been in the playoffs like that. Larry
Yeah.
Nash Jr.
Yeah, those guys
not
from
Kuzma, he's still on the
Lakers. Yeah.
2 other guys, Clarkson.
Yeah.
Clarkson and Larry Nash, they had never seen the playoffs. You got Kevin Love, but is he 100%? Maybe.
Mhm.
Tristan Thompson hasn't shown up in about 2 years.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith has been
Man,
off and on.
those side girls, man, you gotta.
J.R.
show
Smith can't stay off the
love.
Henny.
Show off that penis.
Who else they have? I don't even know.
Thud.
They don't have a deep enough roster. They really don't have business being in the Eastern Conference Finals, let alone the finals.
Right.
It should be 5 or 6 games for the Sixers if they make it. Should be.
Yeah.
We'll
Good
see.
analysis, guys.
I
Not
dig.
my expertise.
I
but
love
good
Timothy's NBA talk. He's so much more better than us.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, so if you agree, disagree, what's your top 5, top 100? I like the top 100. We should do that one day.
Top 100.
Top 100 players.
Top 100.
Probably could give you 20.
If you had to rank the top 100 MVP candidates,
We're going deep bench.
we're going into like the WNBA.
Yeah.
If Cheryl Swoops came back,
Number 6, Lou Williams, because he's gonna get 6 man of the year anyway.
there you go.
But yeah, so if you agree, disagree, let us know. If also if you agree on the Tristan Thompson MVP, I think it'd be great if you just voted him and just make the MVP award a joke. I would appreciate that.
He's winning the All-Star vote next year.
He's definitely going to the All-Star. But yeah, let us know. Again, make sure to follow us on BirdFeed PC on Twitter, Facebook. I almost said Instagram, but we don't have Instagram because I don't like taking pictures.
Nothing along
Same thing. Yeah, we're not on Snapchat either. So
Yeah.
what was SoundCloud? God, I keep forgetting that one. SoundCloud.
Yes, important.
Possibly, maybe a Twitch in the future.
And maybe a Twitch in the future. Definitely keep an eye. We've talked about it. Just keep an eye on it. I would love.
We're gonna try to get on more podcast services at some point.
That's right.
It's gonna take some time, but we'll work on
We're
it.
getting there. Because I would definitely love to Twitch stream some NBA 2K with my dude with an extremely too small of a face for his body, creative player.
If you could upload that video, please. That was amazing.
Upload my creative player.
That was horrifying.
It's horrifying.
It's like Michael.
Maybe feel
It's like
better
I
about
finally
it.
added hair and stuff on there, so I mean he looks a lot different, but that initial thing was like, whoa.
Yeah, you look like a El Chapo or something.
It got my facial hair though. So,
Okay.
but yeah, thanks for following and watching, and have a great night. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to Birdfeed PC. All our pages on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube are all Birdfeed PC, all lowercase, all one word.